Social engineering. It's the age-old art of manipulation, and it can cause serious financial consequences for unsuspecting victims. Hello, my name is Micheal Cicco, and I'm a fraud analyst for First Keystone Community Bank. In this video, we will be discussing the top social engineering scams, how they work, and ways to avoid becoming a victim. Social engineering attacks come in many different forms, but most are initiated over the phone or the internet. Therefore, it is important to remember that not everything you see on the internet is true, and you cannot believe anyone you meet online. Scammers often impersonate trusted officials like customer service representatives from banks to con unsuspecting victims out of millions of dollars every year. But with a little knowledge about the warning signs of social engineering attacks, you can outsmart the scammer and steer clear of their attacks. Scammers will appear overly friendly or eager, become angry and aggressive when questioned, present offers that sound too good to be true, such as free items or subscriptions, become threatening if ignored, create a sense of urgency, prompting you to act quickly, ask to verify information that they already know to be true. This is mainly to gain your trust. Plenty of information is easily obtainable with just one Google search, especially if you're active on social media. Scammers think if they show you that they know things like your address and date of birth, that you will be convinced that they are calling from a legitimate source and willingly hand over even more information. Social engineering is effective because many people are not careful to monitor the amount of personal information that they commit to the internet. Social engineers will use a variety of tools like email, text, or phone to implement different types of scams. Social engineering tools. Phishing, vishing, and smishing are all tools used by social engineers to contact a victim with the objective of obtaining sensitive information or tricking them into clicking a link into a malicious website. You may receive an email, phishing, voicemail, vishing, or a text message, smishing, from someone claiming to be someone they are not. Phishing, or impersonating a company official, is the most common technique used by cybercriminals because they can use logos, images, and textiles to spoof an organization's identity that you know or trust, like a bank, a credit card, utility company, or a work colleague. Did you know financial institutions are the most impersonated social engineering business? First Keystone Community Bank will never contact you and ask for personal information. Phishing. This is probably the most well-known technique used by cybercriminals. An attacker sends a message to the victim by email, text message, or phone call to obtain sensitive information or trick them into clicking a link to a suspicious website. Phishing messages often tell a story to get a victim's attention and call to action by arousing curiosity, asking for help, or invoking other emotional triggers. If the criminal does gain access to your computer, email account, social network accounts, or contacts, the attack can spread to everyone you know. Vishing. Vishing is a phone-based scam, a common type of credential or personal information harvesting. Scammers often impersonate the IRS or another government agency, an IT or tech support agency, car warranty company, or financial institution. The scammer will claim that something is wrong or expired with an account, and will ask for information to verify the account and additional information to be able to fix the situation. The phishing lexicon has expanded to include smishing, which is an emerging form of social engineering attack that fraudsters are using to target victims on their smartphones. In smishing, fraudsters use text messaging to trick users into giving out confidential information or to download malware or a virus onto their phone. These schemes are often found on social networking sites or as a great deal on eBay. People who take the bait may be infected with malware, may lose their money without receiving their purchased item, and if they pay with a check, may find their bank account empty. How do you protect yourself from these scams? Here are a few tips that can help improve your vigilance against social engineering hacks. Avoid clicking links, opening email attachments, and entering passcodes from suspicious sources. Look at the email header and check against valid emails from the same sender. Look at where the links go. Spoofed hyperlinks are easy to spot by simply hovering your cursor over them. Just be sure that you do not click on them. A fake site may have a misspelled URL. Fraudsters may change up a URL name slightly, like amazon.com, or they may change the domain extension like amazon.org instead of amazon.com. Now that you can recognize a social engineering scam, share this video with someone you know. You might help them avoid becoming a victim.